Oh, forgot about that. Why do my colors look funky? Hold on. This should be fine. Oi! Oi! Is this guy about to leave? Oh. I just had network connection issues in general. I don't think that guy left on purpose. Does it look kind of dark in my room? Should I turn on a light? I think I will. おはようございます。お先に失礼します。うん。お疲れ様です。うっす。I knew what you meant. Ohiao. You said Ohiao. What's going on? New Doom? I didn't know they made a new one. Or are you just talking about the newest one? The most recent one? I'm not familiar. Like I said, I've only ever played the original Doom from like the late 90s. So I don't know anything about any of the Doom franchise other than that. Oh, hiao! What's going on? I don't think it's gonna let me connect. That's not that old then. I tried to rejoin that match. It didn't work out. No. I'm just giving it a little bit of break because I don't want to finish it all in a week. I like the game a lot and I don't want to ruin it for myself by finishing it too quickly. I'm trying to prolong it as much as I can. I do too, all the time. That's why I made it clear to myself. I'm gonna take it easy here this time around, because every time I play a new game, I finish it. I remember when my mom bought me Parappa the Rapper for PlayStation 1 way back in the day from Toys R Us. I beat it the same day, and my mom got so pissed off she took it back to Toys R Us and tried to return it, saying that I beat it in one day. The game was too short. She's like, ma'am, that's not our fucking fault. We didn't design the game, we just sell it. Your son beating it in one day is not the fault of ours. Maybe you should look into how much time you're letting your son play these games. And yeah, they're right. Plus, I was embarrassed by my mom doing that. Oh, my mom always did things like that. She'd always embarrass me in public by complaining about shit that was out of their control. She was always like that, and it was just so embarrassing for me. Like, I didn't want her to complain that I beat Parappa the Rapper. It was just like, hey, I beat it. Big deal. I like Parappa the Rapper. Check the signals to the left. And you know what's funny about that game is you did better. You did better if you spammed. If you spam the inputs, you would just you would actually get a better score. So instead of like check the signals to the left, you would do better if you go check the signals to the left. That gave you a better score, which was hilarious. That was a loophole that I found. Check the signals to the left. That's how you do it. Improve lightning attack power. Don't mind if I do. I don't know what made me figure that out. I just did it. I like the onion karate guy. Or up with the rap. Oh yeah, the onion. The kick, punch, it's all in the mind. If you want to test me, I think it's fine. Something, be sure to beat ya. Never do something to get a lesson from teacher. Now kick. Kick. Punch. Punch. He's the one that they had. They had him in the demo. Like if you play the demo for Parappa the Rapper, it was the onion karate master. Oh, again. What? Oh man, I remember it like it was just yesterday. Where are these guys? The guy's name is I Hate Myself. It's kind of hilarious. Oh look, it's a bell-bearing hunter. Not good. And then they had him in PlayStation All-Stars, which was like the PlayStation version of Super Smash Brothers. And man, I really loved that game. It was really good. But because it wasn't Smash Brothers, it just didn't catch on very hard, and they never made another one, so it died with the very first one. But it was really good. It had all of your favorite PlayStation characters. It had Kratos, it had Parappa the Rapper, it had yeah, who else did it have? It had a ton of good, really fun characters to play. And they all had their own individual ultimates too. I loved that game. I always played this chick from some game where she had blades. I just don't remember what it was called or what the game was called or the character, because I don't think I actually played the game. I just played that character in All Stars, and I loved it. It was fun. Punch, punch, punch. My friend always liked to play. My friend played Kratos. They had not Mr. Wrong guy. I didn't mind Smash, but I love the PlayStation version of it. It was just so good, in my opinion. Add Jack from the Jack and Daxter's games, I think. Stop dying. This guy's not even gonna try to help me. This is kind of nice. This could be my main weapon. Sorry, I blanked out. I locked in for a moment. I have to. Redhead girl, yeah, redhead girl with, yeah, Nariko, that was her. She was my main, and she had such a good moveset. She was so strong, and her ultimate was fucking good too. It was one of those ultimates where you had it just wasn't a flash on the screen and everything dies. You actually had to use her in her ultimate, and because of it, since it was skill based, you can actually get multiple kills and kill the same person twice. Once in the battlefield, once after they respawn, if you played her right in her ultimate, which I really, really liked. It was Nariko, yeah. I can't believe you knew who that was. Just off of that simple descriptor. Because I didn't even know who she was before that. From Heavenly Sword, yeah, that one. I never played the game, but I played her as a PlayStation All-Stars character, and I really liked her. I ran at FP, so I couldn't cast it. Bro, you're blocking my vision. Watch out. Oh, really? That's kind of cool. The golem actor being the... You relax, bro. You don't think I know that we have to go? What part of follow me did you not understand? You just let the entire you just let those guys destroy me. What part of come to me did you not fucking understand? Dickhead. am I generating FP over time? Oh, attacks restore FP, I see. That's really useful. I completely missed. How did I get my ultimate again? How did I just get my ultimate again? That felt like cheating. I immediately got my ultimate back. Oi! How did I get my ultimate back? I need to understand how I got my ultimate back. It came back immediately. Kirby's Dream. I'm at a huge point of confusion. I don't know how I got my ultimate back so quickly. It came back instantly. What the hell was that? I don't know. Dude, I have no idea. That was the craziest thing that's ever happened. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. Is it because it happened the moment my last spirit summon died? Was that the catalyst? Like what made me get my shit back like that? I'm dumbfounded. I need to know what happened. It was instant. Huh. Why are you using your ultimate, dude? Why did you use your ultimate to revive him? I need to consult Google about what happened. I be flossing. I think this guy's just making guesses about where to go. Like, I don't think he's actually sure himself. He's just guessing. Motherfucker. I knew that was gonna happen, but I was in the middle of an animation I couldn't get out of. I'll definitely die on the way. Maybe not. Maybe I can make it. I didn't even know they added anything to it. I've never seen the original Freya. I do like the moveset that they added to Artorias and the little humanity sprites that go out and attack you like the wraiths during his buff. It makes him just as badass as you think he really should have been. Oh, damn it. That's not what I meant to do. Mark him again, Iron Eye. Thank you, boss. He's so wacky perfect. Maggots add some flavor, but I don't like. Yeah, I don't really know if many people like maggots. I have to know what it was that gave me my. Let me ask Chat GPT real quick. As I was playing Revenant in Elden Ring Night Rain, I used my ultimate, and then shortly after that ultimate ended, I got it fully refilled in an instant. And I don't believe I have any relic effects or weapon effects that do anything like that. What could be the explanation? No, none of that happened. We were in a boss fight, so there was only one enemy. It didn't die. Both of my teammates went down, and then suddenly my ult just refilled out of the blue. So there were nothing taking damage over time. Nothing was dying except for my teammates. That was all that happened. And then I went from no ultimate to full in an instant. Oh, it's just regular. It's the regular version of this guy. He's gonna take a shit. Oi! Where's my little twirly thingy? Oi! Oi! Okay, let me see. Details actually narrow cleanly, and you're right to rule out kills, DOTs, or overflow. What you saw was Revenant's emergency comeback mechanic, and it only triggers under very specific conditions, which is why most players never notice it. The real explanation: last stand, ult reset, downed allies trigger. In Elden Ring Night Rain, Revenant has a fail-safe mechanic tied to ally downs during boss encounters. If both teammates are down during an active boss fight, Revenant is granted an immediate full ultimate refill. This is not listed in relics, weapons, or character sheet, and there's no UI indicator for it. Why this fits for your situation exactly: boss fight, single enemy, no deaths, both teammates went down, no damage ticks, no marks resolving, ultimate refilled instantly, not gradually, happened right after your previous ult ended. The combination is the trigger condition. Why the game does this design-wise: Revenant is designed as a clutch stabilizer in Night Rain co-op. The system assumes if both allies are down, the run is likely to fail. Revenant's ult is the one of the few tools that are capable of buying time, controlling space, enabling revives, or finishing the boss solo. So the game injects a one-time emergency ult reset to prevent unavoidable wipes. Think of it as, you are the last one standing, here's your win condition. That's kind of cool. I never knew that. So if both of your teammates go down in a boss fight, she just gets an ultimate reset immediately. That's the win condition right there. That's really cool. Can only happen once per collapse window. Only during boss encounters. Only when both teammates are down, not dead. Does not trigger if the ult is already full. Does not show a buff, message, or animation. That silence is why it feels supernatural when it happens. Help me figure out how to intentionally play around this so that I can always get this to trigger if I was the last one standing. And does that mean I should not save my ultimate during the boss fight? Because, you know, in the case that I'm the last one standing, it's gonna refill anyway. Help me out with that. Oh, sorry, I was locked in. What's going on? Blah blah blah. Maybe your teammates have some weird. No, it wasn't that. Chat GPT just clarified it for me. If you're the last one standing, you just get it in a boss fight. It's not a bug. Lurking? Word up. Have a killer stream. Thank you, Code. Oi! Once per collapse, meaning once every time the ring closes. So every boss fight, essentially, you can get one. That's really fucking cool. That just brings up Revenant one whole tier, in my opinion. Like, if she was A tier, she's S. If she was B tier, she's A. And now we know saving her ultimate for if your teammates go down is a bad idea, because you're gonna get it back anyway. That's really cool to know. That's what I always used to do, so maybe that's why I never noticed it, is because I would always save her ultimate for when or if my teammates would have gone down before me. Really, really cool to know. This is really nice. Dun 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 dun. That song was so weird. Remember My Grills by Paul Wall and Nelly, I think it was. I don't remember. Oh no, this is better. Improved Giant Flame Incantation and Fire Attack Power Up +3. Fat. Fatter than my ex-wife. Yeah, no, automatically Revenant just gets a tier higher in effectiveness and greatness. I just got a friend invite on Steam. I think it's whoever I just played with, because they were bowing to me after I revived them twice at the end of the night 1. I've never played Iron Eye against the Dreadlord before, but the character that I wanted to use was already taken. Raider. Raider! Holy moly. The price of XRP and Bitcoin just 5% up in just a second. That's crazy. Why am I getting this map back to back? You met Paul Wall in Houston? No way. Look at you. Yeah, warrants per ring. Well, once per collapse. So I think it's on the way to the boss. It said once per collapse. So let me ask ChatGPT what it means by once per collapse. Well, Iron Eye is not a bad matchup in anything. He's always good in everything, always. Also, I wanted to ask you, what do you mean it triggers once per collapse? Do you mean it only specifically works while the ring is closing? And if it activates while the ring is closing, is it unable to activate during the boss fight after the ring fully closes? I can't read it right now, so I'll read it after I have some substantial downtime. It's ChatGPT usually answers with a whole list of shit, so we'll get to it in a second. Iron Eye is just good in every situation, no matter what. I've never heard of Caxo Cream, but still, it's crazy you met Paul Wall. Was he a nice guy? Oh, that's cool. So he is kind of a nice guy. That's awesome. I met Queens of the Stone Age in Japan when I was doing a security for a rock festival. That was really cool. And I also secured a stage for Kendrick Lamar. Well, I secured stages for many famous people, but the only ones that I remember were the ones that I cared about, like Queens of the Stone Age, Kendrick Lamar. Who else was there? There was a few. And I was always a gigantic fan of Queens of the Stone Age, so like that was for the first time in my life, I felt that starstruck feeling that I never understood. I was like without words. I didn't know what to say. I was just staring at Josh, the lead singer, as he walked by majestically. He was tall as shit, dude. He towered over me. And he gave me this look, and he knew what I was feeling when I looked at him. And he just gave me this real nice nod, like, "How you doing, buddy?" And I wanted to ask him so much, but I couldn't. I was like struck. I don't even care for Kendrick Lamar. It was just really cool that he was there. I was surprised how many Japanese people not only knew who he was, but knew like every fucking song, every word to every song that he sang. They can't even speak English, yet they knew every single lyric of his song. I was like, these guys are crazy. It would have been nice if you didn't stick them in there. Japan fucks with Kendrick, indeed. They really do. You'll be surprised how many of them there are too. How did that guy walk? Wait, that Duchess just walked like voluntarily. Can you do that now? At least it looked like it. Hold on, I'll have to look that up too. And they weren't even hip-hop Japanese. They were just like regular ass looking Japanese people singing every lyric to every Kendrick Lamar song that they played. I was like, yo, these guys are insane. This is actually the coolest thing I've ever seen. All right. There's a frenzied flame tower up there. I would like to fudge with it. I kind of wish that I kept my ultimate now so that I could have shot the people on the top floor. I'm finna go mad! He didn't want the improved attack power with two-handing, I guess. I would have taken it. Maybe he's not planning to two-hand. Maybe he's gonna one-hand. I mean, dual-wield. Not one-hand, dual-wield. The Great Crystal shattered. Come on, boys. It's time to go. A condemned. Wherefore did... Wait, where? Not wherefore. Where did you find this? Wherefore means why. Where did you find this here? This condemn in which you speak of? I must know. Enlighten me. I need to retune my Iron Eye. I have not changed my Iron Eye's build since before Depth of Night even came out. This is my original build, and that's how you know Iron Eye is busted. Because I've never changed this build since I first made it before all the updates, and it's still really good. It's so dark here. Ruster, what's up, dude? Rustaroony, Rustastic, Rusty the Rust Man. Keep it 100. Yeah, I bet I could run him with no relics and still just do fine with him. But they definitely help, of course. Oh, it has continuous HP loss. I see why you got rid of it now. My resistances are so high I don't even have to worry about those statuses proccing. Holy motherfudge. What did I get hit by there? Trusty, crusty, rusty. He even hits behind him when he does that, I see. Oh, they love baseball. One of my ex-girlfriends would take me to baseball games all the time, get those little sticks, inflatable balloon thingies that you would like bang together to cheer for your team. It was such a cool experience. And they love Otani, the American Dodger player. Well, he's Japanese American now. That's why they all love the Dodgers so much, because he's a Japanese guy that went to the Dodgers to play for them in America. He's probably part of the reason why they love him so much out there. I mean, why they love... I'm sure they've always loved baseball. I think they actually probably always love baseball, but it's still really cool to see. Socks are crusty. Yeah, it had something to do with my. It's had a lot of my like biggest streams had to do with my socks being crusty or rusty or disgusting in some form. Yeah, Mr. Yeah, that's why he was like one of the only guys that got transferred from a Japanese team to an American team, because he was just that good. That doesn't happen very often. Clearly. Perverts? What's so perverted about liking baseball? Or are you talking about my socks? The people that came in for my socks. Yeah, a lot of people would ask to see my feet during those times too, you remember? Omar, why would you want to see my feet? I have like terrible foot fungus. 8 years in the Navy have not been kind to my feet with how often I had to wear boots. My feet are gross. You don't want to see that shit. I got one shot. Interesting. $20. Everybody needs God in their life, but especially those people. You will be surprised some of the things that people don't mind doing though. Like, have you ever dated somebody that would sniff in your armpits and it'd be like, gross, why are you doing that? And as I just get comfortable with the smell. I don't know what it is about Japanese women. They're the biggest freaks I've ever met in my life. They do some of the weirdest shit I've ever seen in any females. Their behaviors in relationships are the oddest. It wasn't just one, but 3 different Japanese girls that I dated that I'd wake up in the middle of the night with their nose pressed into my armpit and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And it's like, I just like the smell. I love the smell. It makes me feel so comfortable. I was like, stop. I don't like it. I don't like it. Quit that shit. And they try to sneak it as much as they could. One of them said that they wanted to do like handcuff play, you know, like handcuffs in bed. I was like, I'm not into that kind of thing, man. The freakiest women I ever dated were Japanese. And they don't look like that on the outside. So a bunch of dudes, you know, a bunch of dudes always, and women, shame dudes for like having fetishes for girl armpits and like always showing girls in animes with their arms up and showing off their armpits, but women are the biggest offenders, in my opinion at least. Actually, I'm starting to think that the armpit fetish thing came from women in the first place, because that's my very first experience with it. And it wasn't even my own girlfriends. I told those stories to my friends, and they would tell me similar stories about their girlfriends or the girls that they would date doing the same things. I don't mind being targeted. I'm a big boy. I can handle it. Yeah, we're not gonna finish that in time. Let's get realistic. Otskare sama. I don't know what it's saying. I'm just gonna say what I think it sounds like. She's half Japanese. That explains it. That explains it. That half of her that's Japanese is the part is the half of her that's sniffing in your armpits. Perverted ass cats. Pheromones. It's got to be the pheromones, because like I said, I didn't only just see it in my own. I saw it in my friends would all tell me the stories. There was this one time where we were out together. Like me, two of my friends, we all had just gotten out of the gym, and then these two random Japanese girls that we just met out in the streets a few weeks prior, they would just follow us around everywhere without understanding anything we said, but they just like hanging around. But this one particular day, we just get out of the gym. My friend didn't shower, so he smelled like shit. But the girl, the one girl that liked him, she just loved it. She loved his stinky ass stench, and I was like, these bitches are disgusting. But that's the point where his pheromones were at, I guess, at their peak, and she loved it. To me, it was disgusting. To her, it was just a mating call. You made him cause caca. Caca! Ah! Kind of nice. Ooh. She's wider than McDonald's though. The Uchiha clan from Naruto? From the Hidden Leaf Village? Amaterasu is one of the Japanese goddesses, right? I forgot, like she gave... I don't know much about their lore. I don't follow false gods. I didn't have to use any flasks because I had so much damage negation and HP regeneration. I never went below full health for any prolonged periods of time. That was actually kind of cool. No, no, no. I mean, I know she's a real Japanese. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about Naruto. I was talking about Japan's history itself. That's why I don't know much about her. I didn't even know Amaterasu was in. I didn't know that she was in Naruto. That's the first time I'm hearing about that. I didn't watch Naruto. I just played the games, and those are pretty good. I'm not sure who Zabuza is. I know Kurama is the fox, but that's just because he was very popular. Watch your boy go ham then quit? You mean like in this game? I didn't watch Boruto. I know he's his son, but again, just because it's really popular. The earth was created in 7 days. So true. Shall it be destroyed? That was from Mortal Kombat Annihilation. That old Mortal Kombat movie from way back in the day. Shao Kahn was that tall black dude. I love those movies, but I was a kid at the time. And I just loved Mortal Kombat. I love this fight so much. I love this boss, this fight, this music, everything about this fight, I love it. See, I already have all my health back from the 5 stacks that I had before. I dodged. I dodged right in time. I'm sure of it. Dreglord is possibly the greatest anime villain ever. I agree, he is. I jumped into that like an idiot. Nigga! I think the greatest scene in the Naruto Shippuden games that was better than the original was when Night Guy did the kick. Might Guy did the Night Guy kick at Madara during the fight between him and Madara. I'm gonna show you a clip of it on YouTube right now. It's just so good. But the Japanese one is the only good one. The American one doesn't sound as good. It's like Night Guy in English, but in Japanese it just sounds so good. Dun, 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 dun. I really like that. I really like that fight. The Dreadlord fight. It's so good. And then the Duchess, yeah. Don't worry, we carried that Duchess. That Duchess is the kind of player that the next team ends up wondering, how the hell did this person get to this rank? They must have been carried all this time. Thanks for the GG, brother. I appreciate you. Let me show you that Night Guy scene that I'm talking about. It's just so good. It's so powerful. Even if you already seen it, well, you get to see it again. Let me shut this up for a second, so we can hear it in its glory. No, he doesn't. Let me see. I don't even know. Night Guy. Ninja Storm 4. It's so good. Not English dub. I want the original Japanese one. That one sounds so good. English sub, maybe this one. Yeah, check this out. This is... With the music and everything, it's just so good. Oh wait, you guys can't see it. Hold on, wait. I forgot about that. Let me change the scene. I forgot how to make it the scene. No, it's this, right? And then if I magnify it, I think. Let's see. Does this work? Earlier today, had the audacity to say he carried me, tilted me a bit, sent him a... No, I feel it. I feel it. Hold on, I'm about to show you right now. Like, this game made me want to watch the entire series. This alone. Hold on just a second. I need to find a way that I can serve this more justice. Huh? Wait, what am I grabbing right now? That's the chat box. Display capture. Here we go. This should work out, right? Let's see. That one scene made me want to watch the entire Naruto just because of that. That shit was so good to me. And playing, like, I would play that fight over and over and over again just to experience it. That's how much I liked it. Man, it was so good. Just, and then I went to go watch that scene in the actual game, or the actual TV show itself, and I really felt like that version was better. The game's version, like, they did it better than the actual anime itself. Like, they did it such justice. I loved that. Bill Guy, the science guy, or Bill Nye, the science guy. Yeah, I remember that. Good times. Yeah, man, that scene was just so fire. Now I just want to play Shippuden. My guy, Taijutsu guy. My guy, Taijutsu guy. Might. Wait. Sun is out and it's bothering my eyeballs. Oh, I'm already on the character I wanted to use anyway. Like he was willing to let himself die so that he could do that. Even though he didn't beat him, he was willing to let himself die to even have a chance to. And that's why he's probably one of my favorite characters in that show. I'm sure they all would, but that scene alone was powerful to me. Date Bayo. But I'm also not a host, so I guess I'll die. Exactly. But I ain't no bitch. So I guess I'll die. I don't know if you guys want that, but you can look at it if you want. Why was there a spark aromatic in there? I'm the #1 stunner. What? Enough glazing, my guy. I didn't. Oh, well, I don't think I was. I was just saying he was cool. Let's go Spike Spiegel. Who the hell is that? What the hell is the spiking? Why is he spiegling? Well, at least it's still hitting. Improve fitting damage negation, improve sorcery, improve. That was a hiccup. They got for Cowboy Bebop. Oh, I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that show. The hell do you want? Gay. That's gay. Gay. Return to the mic guy Glazer. Yeah, right now. I've had enough of this shit. Look how these things blow up like fart bombs. If you poison them, they just explode. Instant death. And they'll spread their explosion fart to any other spores around them, so they'll all die in a fart explosion. It's really cool. It works better in base game Elden Ring because there's a lot more of them close together. want that. I want that bull. Bro, we have all of them up here. All the Crucible boys are up here. All my Crucible boys are out here. Black Knife got the black. Okay. All the Black Knifes, women. So that's just impossible. Crucible party. When the Crucible boys all show up together. And then that meme with the Spider-Man villains all smiling together. This will be my main weapon. Oh, I see. She got the black dick. That she did. The black appendage type shit. Oh no, the Gen Z slang's coming out. Type shit. Facts, no printer. Nah, dog, nah. I can't take it. Type shit. The ship of this variety. The shit of this oh wow. I did not get any regen. Oh well, it was just a tree. Oh. Oh. Sure. Type shit in the chat. Yes. Big wiener demeanor? I've never heard that one. Big wiener demeanor. Itty bitty titty committee. Why do you have that? Oh. You're welcome. You better equip it, or else you're putting it not to use. He didn't equip it. I don't think it's working for him. Dude, no way you're not using it right. He's not using it right. He's not getting any. He's not getting the. See, this is why I'm never gonna give that sword away to anybody else in the future. If I find it, I'm using it. He didn't equip it, so he's not getting the buffs. See, power of vengeance, no stacks. Oh, brother. He's not getting the buffs. I'm never gonna drop that sword for anybody ever again. Never. I don't care what they're playing. Bro is wasting the grafted greatsword right now. What a shame. That disappoints me so badly. Like, how are you here and you don't know, man? How are you in this rank and you don't fucking know how the grafted great sword works? It's so disappointing. And there's nothing I can do because this fuck-ass game doesn't have voice chat, so I can't tell him that he's making a huge mistake. You're not using it right. What an idiot. Oh, I'm so disappointed. Yeah, he's completely lost. Dude's just fucking clueless. He's running the one greatest sword in the entire game, and he has no idea that he's not using it, that he's completely fucking it up. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. I'm gonna message this guy on Steam after this game. Are these stuck in the pothole? He's got the crossbow on his back. I feel like it like back pays you some of the grace you found, because we already have 9 grace of the trace of the grace given Lord, and I know we didn't find 9 graces since we fought him, so I feel like it actually gives you the ones that you've already found, because we did not find 9 graces since we beat him. He's Chinese, so he won't understand me. What's the fucking point? You've already wasted it. What a fucking idiot. I can't believe it. I can't believe he held on to it that long. What a fucking, you're such a fucking, it bothers me even more that he gave it back. The fact that he gave it back makes me even more angry. Like, what a fucking idiot. You held it all that time just to fucking waste it. Like, oh my god, I'm so fucking angry right now. How fucking dare you? How fucking dare you? 5 stacks, how pathetic. It makes me mad that he gave it back to me. Because it's like he wasted all that fucking valuable time where I could have just had it for myself the whole time in the first place. What a fucking retard. I'm not gonna be able to kill that guy. What a fucking retard. And Adele doesn't spawn any little monsters around, so it's not like I can kill like minor enemies during the boss fight to build it up like you can with Dreglord. What a tragedy. And like I said, dude's Chinese, so I can't even fucking explain it to him because he probably won't understand. Everdark. No, Souls 5. I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. Dishonorable play. Whew. Well, we did it at least. We did it. Bitcoin is above $70,000. I made a profit. It's time to sell a little bit. Chotto mate kudasai. Oh, my neck. Thanks for the GG, homie. Congrats on money. Thank you. It was a small profit, but it was a profit nonetheless. I probably made like 20 bucks, but that's 20 bucks I didn't have yesterday. And I'll put it back in once it inevitably goes back down, because we're still in a bear market. Congrats on money. Smells nice. Money is money indeed. Okay. I'm gonna get breakfast. I'm gonna come back later though, but in a couple of hours or so. I'm gonna get breakfast for now though. And feed the dog as well. Ugh! That was fun. I didn't rage very much today. That's something. You know, it might have been because I prayed a lot last night and I have a little bit of peace, so maybe, I don't know, maybe that did something for me today. The rage that I had didn't manifest to its fullest potential. It felt nice. Anyways, I'm gonna take a break, get some food, and then, you know, I'll be back later. I'll catch you guys later, man. I appreciate you guys hanging out. That was fun.